Hey, how's it going, everybody? What's up? Welcome back to another video. This one is going to be focused on the newer players out there, so I don't need all the chads down in the comments saying, "Ah, Tweak, I know how to do this already. I can make money doing this and that and this and that." This isn't for you, okay? This isn't for you. You can watch it anyway, because I'd appreciate it if you guys would, watch till the end, get the watch time up for the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff, and definitely leave a like and definitely leave a comment. I'd very much appreciate that, as it all pushes the video forward in the algorithm, which in turn helps me, which would be great. So lads, as I said, this video is going to focus for, the newer players out there. People who don't know how to make money. People who are maybe looking up guides and going, oh, I don't have all these keys. How am I supposed to make money? So lads, I'm going to show you a couple of methods in this video. I'm going to be excluding cash runs. I will probably make a video eventually checking out, you can do this cash run, nighttime, whatever. But there's a million other YouTubers out there that have made cash videos. If you guys want to check those out, I believe Geeksa has an awesome video on the cash routes. If you guys want to check that out. But I personally find cash runs very, very boring, and I don't personally like doing them, so that's why I haven't really made the videos on them. But I've got some other methods here that I think you guys will enjoy. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and all that. And let's get into our first method of making money for new players who have 0 keys. All right, guys, so here we are. We are in Goshan right now on Interchange. Now, some of you guys might be wondering, well, why are we in Goshan? There isn't really any loot here. Well, one of the best ways of making money, and I would actually recommend you do this on your scav. This is the freest method of making money for a new player, which has absolutely 0 requirements. It doesn't cost you anything to run your scav. You can do this over and over and over again. You can basically do this every time your scav is off cooldown. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to come through the tents, you're going to go to the left side of Goshan, and all you're going to do is you're going to pick up all this food. You've got a can of humpback there, can of squash there. We got a can of Coke there. We've got all kinds of stuff back here. Pick up the juice. What you'll do is if you find other cans of food, you'll drop the juice. But what you're going to want to do is keep the pineapple and grab everything else, especially the Coke, the Sprats, the herring, and all of that other stuff. And you're just going to fill your bag until it's completely full. You're just going to grab up all of this stuff. Now, you might be wondering, but food isn't really all that expensive. Well, actually, these days, because we're at this point in the wipe now where everybody just buys their food off the flea market, especially pick up condensed milk. Condensed milk's good too. But we're at that point in the wipe now where everybody just buys their food off the flea market, and not a lot of people are collecting food to sell on the flea. So pretty much every single thing you pick up here is going to be worth between 10, pretty much at minimum, and 20k each. So if you pick up 10 things, you're making somewhere between 100 and 200k. You will definitely pick up a lot more than 10 food items on average. Like, you could come out of here with literally a full pilgrim on some runs. So you will actually struggle for space on your scav run sometimes, unless you come in here with a big bag. Maybe you notice your scav has a pilgrim. Definitely consider doing this, picking all of this up, and then checking your extracts. It'll either be Emercom or it'll be Railroad. They're both actually available on your scav run. So for this one, you're just going to loot Goshan, grab up everything, and then if you have any space left on your PMC, or on your scav run, sorry, you're going to come over here. You're going to check here. Weapon attachments can spawn here. And then I think it's on top of this box has rare item spawns. It's around here somewhere, but it's very, very rare, that rare item spawn. And then if you're still struggling to fill up your bag, you've got a weapon crate there. Over here, you got a big weapon box there. You can loot that. Also, fuel conditioner spawn on top of that barrel over there. And then over here, you're going to jump up onto this. And there's an MPX spawn up there. I swear there was a weapon crate around here somewhere. Oh, grenade box right here. So, loot this. Grab your grenades. And then all you're going to want to do is go down there, loot all the shelves, pick up every single tool that you find, and loot all of the toolboxes that are down there as well. And then we're going to head down over here. Pick up every single tool, most of them vendor for more than 10k. So all along these shelves, you're going to grab up every tool you can find if you have space, loot the toolboxes, and basically grab every single 1-slot item that you can, because as I said, they're all worth a pretty serious amount of money. You can do some parts of this run if you don't have the space, or you can do it all if you happen to get a decent backpack on your scav. Now, that's not all. Before we leave, we're going to head into this container here. You're going to loot that grenade box back there and grab up any random nice weapon attachments that might be here, so suppressors and stuff. And then we're going to head back here. Forgive me, I haven't done this in a while. So all you're going to want to do is, I believe, yeah, jump up on this barrel, jump on this barrel. You're going to loot that weapon crate there. And then you're going to head over there, loot that weapon crate over there too. Drop down here, loot the duffel bag. And then you're going to want to come over to this side. Make your way down here to the back. Open container, another weapon crate there. So once you loot all of this and you're happy with all the stuff that you have, all you're going to do, come out here. Emercom extracts right over there. So lads, that is one of the methods, and let's move on to the next quick one that you guys can do while you're doing your customs raids, which are exceptionally beneficial to new players. Okay, so I'll see you in customs. All right, so here we are at dorms. Now, a lot of new players will know that a lot of their quests do take place on customs. More specifically, a lot of your early game quests will take place in dorms. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of things here that you might not know about dorms that can help you make a lot of money. So I'm going to turn my flashlight on. Lads, loot this filing cabinet. Never ever checked. Always check the filing cabinet. And then first room we're going to come down to is 101 here. We're going to come in here. You've got 2 jackets there. Loot both of those jackets. Then we're going to come across here to 104. Come in here, loot this jacket. And then we're going to open 105. Straight in here, into the closet at the back, you've got another 2 jackets right there. So always make sure you're looting jackets, because in the early game, this will save you a fortune, and you will also be able to find your quest keys, okay? You're always going to want to check this couch. You can get really good items that spawn there. And then you're going to come back here and check this shelf, which is a rare item spawn. So always check the shelf, always check the couches, and then we're going to come down here. We're going to open 117. And you're just going to want to hit these filing cabinets here as well. These are never looted. I even loot these sometimes as well if I'm trying to grab up some stuff in a quiet raid and my bags aren't quite full yet. So you're going to loot all of that stuff there. Now, we're going to come up the stairs. We're going to turn right, and we're going to go over here. Straight into 202. You can get Salawas here as well, which is very nice. I often find a bunch of Salawas around here. You're going to loot these 2 jackets. And then if you have the flea market unlocked, I recommend picking up 204. There's a safe in there. Super, super dirt cheap key that you can grab. And then coming in here, one of these jackets permanently spawns the machinery key. I believe it's the yellow jacket, right? Yeah, there's the machinery key that you need for one of your early game quests. And then you can loot that jacket, which can spawn other keys as well. Then coming down here, what we're going to do is we're going to loot this crate here, this crate here. Check here for food. MREs are nice and expensive, so grab those up. And we're going to come out here and loot this. Lads, these crates are never checked in any of my raids. I swear to God, nobody loots these. So check them out. You can get some great stuff out of them that sell for a lot of money. And you can also start collecting gunsmith parts. We're going to come in here. This is room 221. And you've got 2 jackets on the floor. Grab those up. And then another key as well, that if you happen to find while you're looting jackets, 214, there's a safe in there as well, which you can loot. You will very likely find you basically will find the key for that safe and that safe very, very quickly doing this method. They're 2 very, very common keys. And if you don't happen to find them, you can get them off the flea market whenever you unlock it for less than 10k. Up here, you've got a med spawn. Salawas often spawn up there as well, and surgery kits and all the like. And then all we're going to do, head down the hallway. Head in here, loot these 2 jackets here as well. And then we're going to run all the way down to the very end of the hallway here. As you all know, this is marked room right here, 314 at the end of 3rd floor. We're going to come into this room here, which is 310. And all you're going to do is loot the 2 jackets in here as well. And that is all you have to loot here. And you will make a fortune doing this as well. We've also got a weapon crate there. Don't recommend looting it. Very, very, very risky weapon crate. And then all we're going to do is we're going to drop here. Break both of our legs because I have no freaking vitality or health skill since I reset this account. And we're just going to head over to 2-story dorms now. Now, guys, if you get a bunch of good stuff in 3-story, don't feel like you need to come over here and fill your bags again. But 2-story dorms also has a lot of really great loot. So we've got a bag here, weapon crate here, weapon crate there. Coming into this room, this is 108. We've got 2 jackets, a duffel bag, and sprats. So a food spawn there as well. We're then going to come into the bathroom. Nobody ever loots the dead scav. Make sure to loot him. If he has a key in his hand, you can pick up that key. and you can open the guard shack, which contains a weapon crate, a grenade box, and an ammo box. I believe that's what's in there. So if you happen to find that key, make sure to use it. It's a very good key. And then coming down here, this is again, if you happen to find the key for dorms, 2-story dorms, room 110 and 114. 114 is actually a quest key. There is a safe in this room, and there's also a safe in this room along with a med box. So if you happen to find these keys while you're doing these jacket runs, always make sure to check these rooms too. Great money in the safes. And then we're going to head on upstairs. We're going to swing a left here down to the end of the hallway, and we're going to open 201. So in 201, we've got 2 filing cabinets. One thing about these as well, if you happen to have a docs case, all of the diaries, small diaries, SAS drives, and SSDs and all that stuff that you find can actually go into your docs case. So remember to do that to save some space. Then we're going to open 202. In here, we've got 2 jackets as well. Make sure you check those. And then another set of filing cabinets in the barbed wire room, otherwise known as 204. Then coming down the hallway, we're going to swing left into this room, 211. You've got 2 more jackets here. And then straight across the hallway into the bathroom, we've got another 2 jackets right there. And coming down here, I believe these armored doors, you've got industrial spawns there and a duffel bag. This armored door here, which is 217, you've got 2 weapon crates in here. And then it's either this room or 215. Yeah, this room has a weapon crate, and then I think 215 is actually empty. Yes, it is. Okay. So these 3 rooms, and then the jackets left and right, and then the jackets at the end of the hallway. So guys, if you're looking to make some money, the first raid that I showed you guys on interchange, make sure you do that on your scavs on cooldown. You will make an absolute bomb. If you do that for 1 day, you are going to make multiple millions of rubles. And it's basically just a great way of making absolutely free money. And then when you're on your PMC runs, when you're playing customs, if dorms happens to be quiet, you can loot everything here and find all the keys you'll need. And maybe you'll find some rare and expensive keys that you can simply trade for other keys that you need, or sell them to build up your rubles so that you can buy weapons and buy other quest items and stuff. So guys, that's it for this video. I will make another video showing more routes that are friendly to new players that don't require keys. So guys, if you enjoyed this, please make sure to leave a like, share it with your new friends, leave a comment, subscribe and all that stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, my dudes.